in the middle of the night, freezing cold rain. We've been wet for days. I haven't eaten for days. And suddenly I start having terrible stomach issues. Like, even though your body can't, you still have to say, yes, I can, you know? Like, yes, I will. But I'm just exhausted.
It was the middle of monsoon season in Cambodia during his second run on Survivor back in 2015 when Stephen Fishbach first started thinking about writing a book. And even though he was dealing with some pretty intense stomach issues, as you can see, it didn't slow him down.
And that moment eventually turned into this right here, Escape, a novel about a washed-up reality star trying to reclaim his glory on a new jungle survival show. And for more, Stephen joins us now. Stephen, welcome to TMS.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. And first of all, let's forget about one night in Bangkok. Let's talk about one night in Cambodia. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, so not a lot of people, I think, can say that like being severely stomach ill led to them writing a book. But for me, I had, what I think was one of the worst nights of my life. It's pouring rain. Everyone in our shelter is huddled together, weeping, and suddenly my night got worse. I had severe gastrointestinal distress. I had to go out into this monsoon rain, be wildly sick. And I actually legitimately had a life epiphany. If I'm willing to do all this for reality television, how can I not pursue the one thing I truly care about, which is writing? So I came home and I decided I was going to write a book.
You never know where inspiration is going to strike.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so you not only draw on your own experiences on Survivor to help the story, but also your time at MTV. You kind of pull back the curtains on the production side of things. So I guess, why was it important to you to show both sides?
Well, I think when we watch reality TV, we really only just see that one side. We see the contestant story. But from having lived it and from having been on the TV side of it, I know that there are these two stories being told. There are the contestants, they're suffering, but there's also the producers. They're out there too. They're having their own experiences, and sometimes they're pulling the strings a little bit.
All right, let's talk about some of the characters. Were you at all inspired by any of the characters that you played the game with or ran into when you were on Survivor? Did they end up in the pages of this book?
Well, it's definitely not one-to-one. Survivor cast or reality shows cast in terms of archetypes. So there's, the hot alpha male, which was me. There's the nerd. There's the beautiful beach blonde. But I've noticed on Survivor 50 that some of these people really do sort of capture these archetypes. We have Colby this season, who a lot of people have said really reminds them of Kent in my book, this older guy who's trying to recapture his past glories, but he can't quite live up. There's Aubrey, who is this nerdy character who's struggling to kind of get her footing, but if she does, she could be a huge threat to win the game.
We may already be touching upon it, but what do you think is the biggest misconception when it comes to reality TV?
I think that a lot of people just perceive reality TV contestants as kind of these vapid people who are looking for their 15 minutes of fame. But what I really wanted to evoke in the book is that these people are really out there searching for something. They're coming from their safe, numb lives surrounded by screens, and they're stepping into the wilderness, hoping to find some true part of themselves.
Well, as you did, even that your story is so remarkable in the sense that even in your depths of despair, you could have this epiphany, right? And pushing yourself to that extreme, I'm sure there are some fascinating revelations.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. And you're putting yourself out there with that goal in mind, looking for something, searching for something. And so I think a lot of people out there do come away with some life epiphanies. Often a lot of those are the food businesses. We're also hungry. Everyone comes out wanting to start a cupcake business. But for me, it was a book.
Yeah. Listen, when it comes to reality shows, no thanks on Survivor. I like indoor plumbing. Put me on Big Brother.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Okay? Yeah.
I'm in. I'd be in.
All right, before we let you go, what do you think about Survivor 50? Who is your pick to win? We've been following it all season, of course, right here on Global.
Well, I love Sari. She's a reality TV legend. She always gets just so close to the end. And what's amazing to me is that even though all these players know how dangerous she is, somehow she's doing it again. She's pulling it off again. So I'd love to see her pull out a win this time.
Okay, well, we shall see. Meantime, Escape, available now wherever books are sold. Stephen, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much for your time.
Our pleasure. We're going to take a short break.